Nirmala Sitharaman will present her maiden budget on 5th July. She is the second woman after Mrs. Indira Gandhi to don the post of Finance Minister. As a full-time Finance Minister, she is country's first woman. This will be the Modi government's first budget of the second term. After presenting the interim budget in the February, the government will present its full year budget for FY20, adjusting for new political and economic realities. The reality of the economic situation is that the economy has slowed down to 5.8% in FY019. The government finances are also in poor shape. Now let's talk about expectations from this budget. First, about the direct tax side or the income tax side expectations. The Section 80C limit is due for a raise in this budget. This limit was last raised in the first budget of the Modi government. In fact, the first budget was a major hit among the salaried class, and rightly so. It had increased the investment limit under Section 80C from 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh. It also raised the Section 24B limit, which is deduction from the home loan interest, from 1.5 lakh to 2.2 lakhs in 2014. We expect both these limits to be raised this time around in order to boost consumption and savings. For equity investors, we hope that there are no new taxes, some relaxation in dividend income tax in order to encourage more investments in equities. Now, for the health of government finances, expectation is that the Bimal Jalan Committee, which is looking into the size of the capital reserves that RBI should hold, will submit its report shortly to the Apex Bank. We are expecting a large one-time transfer to the government coffers, and that will help towards containing the fiscal deficit. This money might be used to capitalize PSU banks, which will help in further resolution of banking sector and provide fillip to overall economic growth. Let's talk about the infrastructure sector. The infrastructure bottlenecks, including power, water and urban transport, are still the norm rather than the exception in India. Besides higher fund allocation, taking steps to improve the speed of execution of infrastructure project would greatly improve the speed and efficiency of doing business in India and will also make our country export competitive. The farm sector. The government could look at various policies to provide boost to farm exports through various policies, as a lot of wastage is reported in this sector. Defense. Earlier, Ms. Nirmala was a defense minister. The focus may remain on this defense segment in this budget. The allocation to defense sector may go up substantially higher in the budget. The auto sector. The revival of auto sector is key to economic growth. In the last 6 months, we had weak numbers from automobiles, be it commercial vehicles, private vehicles, or two-wheeler or three-wheelers. The shape and magnitude of the revival seems a bit uncertain, but it will depend on the potential tax cuts this government may present. The divestment. The government had given guidance of 80,000 crore to be raised through divestment in last budget, but actually they raised 85,000 crore. In the interim budget, they have set the limit of 90,000 crores. We'll be watching out for the details in this front. So overall, there are many challenges in front of the finance minister. In order to alleviate rural distress and allocate higher resources to various sectors, we need more revenues. Revenue can be raised by raising taxes, but the economy is weak and higher taxes will hurt sentiments. So it will be very interesting to see what sort of balancing act India's first woman finance minister is able to carry out in this budget. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from HDFC Securities TV.